Hi my darlings, I'm Sophie Darling and welcome back to the channel. Today we are reacting to episode 4 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood and I have actually started reading the manga. I have the first one here, so volume 1, 2 and 3 and I'm on volume 2. It's so good. I couldn't put it down and I love the little memoriam page. There's like little fun little sketches after the volume is over. And my favorite one is like them getting pulled by a magnet because they both have steel. And that they're talking about how they're like really powerful and we're the invincible Elric brothers. And there's just Risa with like a huge magnet. And then there's like another little one where like Al's saying to Ed, he's like, why did you put me in a body this big? Like, surely there was something else in there that you could have put me in that was more like human-like. And there's just like these big, like weird, like bobblehead statues. And he's like, here. And then there's this where it's like Alphonse at like 1 year old. And it's like a little baby Alphonse in a suit of armor. It's actually, I'll see if I can like get close enough to like show. It's just so freaking cute. And then there's like a little memoriam bit that made me laugh, and it's Cornello. And it's just him like shooting up into heaven. It's just so funny. It's not what I expected, but it's really, really good. I loved the introduction of the train scene where they're fighting like Eastern extremists that have taken a general hostage and that they turn like a water pipe into like a sound system to let them know their demands, but also then just pumps water to take them out. And then we also got like Yoki's backstory in depth. So like I know that in the show we did see like flashback to Yoki's backstory, but Yoki was like far worse in the manga. Like he burnt down the tavern because he wasn't getting paid. Like Yoki was way more malicious in the manga than he was in the show version of it, but then again it was from Yoki's perspective, so he probably was like not giving the best version or the accurate version because he was presenting Ed as like this evil mastermind that unnecessarily punished him and he was so innocent. But the manga is so good. I'm really enjoying it. I have 1, 2, 3, 7, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9. So I will be buying more because it's really enjoyable. And I love the art style and the drawings, but I also love the depth because some of the dialogue is different and the way that it's set out is structured differently to the anime. Like certain scenes happen way later in the manga than they do in the anime, which I found quite interesting. But it's so good. I'm really enjoying it so far. But we're not going to waste time. We are going to get into it because essentially we have Roy going on a rampage against Envy. But Envy is now pretending to be Risa. And the last we left off was him pointing his gun at the back of Roy. So I don't want to waste any time. I want to get straight into it. I want to see how this all plays out. I'm really excited. I think there might have to be an intervention because Roy's kind of being held at gunpoint, but we shall see. Where's Risa though? What has he done to her? Because she was looking for Roy because she disobeyed orders and was trying to find him, but Envy saw her and then took her identity. So he must have put her somewhere in order to stop her from like getting involved, but we shall see.
戦友の墓か。
いいえ、イシュバール人の子供です。
Oh,
道端に打ち捨てられていたので。
she couldn't just leave them.
帰ろう。戦は終わった。
私の中ではまだイシュバールの戦いは終わっていません。
It never will
い
be.
え、一生終わらないでしょう。
You'll always have to carry it with you. What
あ
you
なたを信じ、
were ordered to
父の
do.
研究を託したのは私。国民の幸福を願い、士官学校に入るのを決めたのも私。それが望まない結果になったとしても、事実から逃れることはできません。
So I was right that that was her father's research on her back.
切ることなどできません。
Because it's the same symbol on his glove, but also there's no burn marks. Whereas I think on her back now there is certain marks, and I think it's to hide the research. It's so that nobody else will gain it, only Roy. So she entrusted her father's research. And she's like, I did all this because I wanted to make you happy and make other people happy and to serve my country. And this is what I've been left with. But I'm pretty sure like her back is scarred now. Like it's either scarred or there's burns, but it like blocks out some of the information. So like Roy may be the only one that actually knows the full research now because of it.
お願いがあります、マスタングさん。
You can atone by trying to make this world a better place.
焼いて潰してください。
So this research can't be used to harm anyone else.
炎の錬金術師を生み出さぬように、こ
So
の
it
背
can't be
中の秘伝を破
weaponized.
壊したいのです。
I said that I thought it was like burned, that there were parts of it like missing.
父が私に背負わせたものから、
The Roy is the first and the last.
私を解放してください。お願いします。
She doesn't want this to be used to harm anyone else.
わかった。できるだけ跡が残らないように焼こう。
He doesn't want to harm her, but he doesn't want to lose her
あ
either.
りがとうございます、マスタングさん。
Oh, they have to be endgame, I swear.
何の真似だ注意。誰に向かって銃を突きつけている。
Not
誰に
Risa.
笑わせないで。二人っきりの時、大佐は私のことリザって呼ぶのよ。
Oh, wait!
あんたらそういう仲かよ。
I got it wrong. I thought it was Envy pretending to be Risa, but it's actually Envy pretending to be Roy. And she's like, hold up a second. When we're together, he doesn't call me Lieutenant, he calls me Risa. Ah! I got it backwards. Holy shit. That's
引っかかってくれてあり
insane.
がとう、エンビー。あなたはここに倒れてちょうだい。
Oh, look at it go. Holy shit.
バカバカ打ちすぎだ。
Oh!
ボロ雑巾にして大佐の。
No, you won't. You already took one person from him. He's not gonna let you take another. God, the music.
私の大切な部下に何をする。
My dear subordinate. Ooh. He loves her. Envy is petrified. I would be too.
クソ人間が見下してんじゃん。
Is this gonna be his second homunculus kill? Fuck. Even she's like, you need to stop. Holy shit. Envy survived a lot. Damn. Oh, little worm Envy's back. Oh,
それが貴様の本
why
体。
do I want to cry?
醜いな。
No,
エ
don't.
ンビーという名は
Don't
嫉妬という意
squish
味
him.
か。
He's envious of humans because he
なるほど。
doesn't have a body of his own. Wait, 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 wait. Oh, hold up. The father doesn't have a body, does he? So like part of the envy is that he doesn't have a body of his own. Is that why he wants to go through the door? Because he wants a body? He wants to sacrifice them for a body? Because he's taken the shape of Hohenheim, but like he might still reside fully in the flask, like the dwarf in the flask. And that's why like Envy is jealous of like not having a body, of not being human, because he's like this worm form. But it's similar to the father. The father doesn't then technically have a body either, because he took the shape of Hohenheim, but he was initially the dwarf in the flask. And then I think Hohenheim talks in an earlier episode of like having to find something, and if they find something, they can put this all to an end because it would stop the father. The father is like similar to the homunculus, as in like it's a cast off part that's taken the shape, but the actual true mastermind behind it all is still the dwarf in the homunculus flask. But the father allows him to move around more freely and conduct and orchestrate this entire like mastermind plan. So is he wanting to get a body of his own? He wants to be fully human then? I don't know, but like it just twigged, because Hohenheim does say that they need to find like, I think it's like a bag or something. He was like, if we can find the bag that's hidden, we can put a stop to it all. It must be that the dwarf in the flask, homunculus, is still a thing, and that they need to destroy that in order to put this all to an end.
嫉妬とは醜いものだな。私のし
I know I shouldn't feel bad, but like, it's so cute.
何の真似だ注意。
そこまでです、大佐。あとは私が片付けます。
ふざけるな！どけろと言っている。そいつをよこせ。
No.
もう一度言う。そいつをよこ
He's
せ。
shocked. He's like, I've never seen this side of you. He's terrified. Roy, don't give in to this desire for revenge. I love that Scar came with him.
そいつには最低の死を与えてやらねばならない。
But then you'll know better than he is.
夏らでこの国のトップに立つつもりか。
Remember what your point is, what your purpose is.
そんなんじゃないだろう。
下の者がさらに下の者を守る。小さな人間なりにそれくらいはできるはずだ。
You're going against
面
that.
白そうじゃないか。一口乗ってやるよ。
劇場に任せ、畜生の道に落ちるか。それもいいだろう。復讐に生きるというのなら止めはせん。
He would be a
俺
hypocrite
に
to
他
do
人の
so.
復讐を止める資格はない。
But he learned his
ただ、
lesson.
憎しみにとらわれた者が人の上に立ちどんな世界を作るのか見ものだなと思うだけだ。
Scar learned from his mistakes, and that's what he's trying to like reiterate to him, is like, I can't tell you to not go down this path because I would be a hypocrite. But if you're held captive by your own hatred, what world are you going to create? Not the world that you desired, that you told Hughes you wanted to ensure would protect those beneath you, that you would be for the people. It would just end up being wrathful vengeance. You would become the Führer. You would do exactly what Raph is doing. 100%.
でも今あなたがやろうとしていることは国のためでも仲間を助けるためでもない。
Yeah.
憎しみを晴らす。ただそれだけに蝕まれている。
Then you're no better than the people you're aiming to take down. You've got to achieve what you set out to do, what Hughes wanted for you, what he supported you for. Doing this doesn't achieve those goals, those aims.
撃ちたければ撃てばいい。だが、私を撃ち殺した後、君はどうする？
私一人のうのうと生きていく気はありません。
Oh, she's saying she'd
こ
kill
の戦が終わ
herself.
ったら狂気をもたらす炎の錬金術をこの体もろともこの世から消し去ります。
He can't live with that. Because he loves her.
君を
He has to live on
失
for
うわ
them.
けにはいかない。
Oh!
子供に怒られ、私を仇と狙っていた男に
They're
諭され、
saving you from yourself
君に
because they believe in
ま
you.
た辛い思いをさせてしまった。
They trust in you. They care for you. They wouldn't do this if they
私は大
didn't.
バカ者だ。すまなかった。
Now kiss! Now kiss! Do it! It's not the time, but kiss!
綺麗事並べてさ、人情ごっこかい。
No, it's not
沈め
envy.
してる。
You're just jealous because you don't understand. You'll never understand.
マスタング大佐、忘れてない？スカはあんたの命を狙ってたんだよ。
Can't turn them against each other.
チビさんの幼馴染の両親を殺したのもスカだったよな。
They know this.
そうそう、あのイーストシティの女の子と犬のキメラ。
Oh
あれ
no!
を殺したのもスカじゃなかったっけ？でもってスカ、お前もイシュバールであれだけ同胞を殺された憎しみはどこ行っちゃったのよ。こんなチャンスないって。さあやっちまえよ。豪華なメン
No,
ツだ。
because they want to create a better world where hate doesn't rule.
仲良く手つないでなんて、あんたらクソどもにできるわけないだろ。
And yet, it's exactly what humanity has done.
僕はいマスタング。
It's something you'll never understand. Empathy. They want to build a better world.
なんでだ。
So confused, he doesn't get it.
なんでだ。な。
He's like, why is it not working?
なんでなんだ。なんでだよ。
お前人間に嫉妬
I
してな
said this! He wants to be
人
human.
間はお前らホムンクルスよりずっと弱い存在のはずなのに
And yet they can do things that homunculi can't.
道を外れ倒れそうになっても何度でも立ち向かう周りが立ち上がらせてくれるお前はそんな人間が羨ましいんだ
Of their resilience.
無駄なことに命かけちゃったりしてさ
Because it's not pointless, it's just envy doesn't understand.
もう長くない。
屈辱だよ。こんなボロ雑巾みたいに
Why
な
am I sad?
あんたら人間にクソみたいな存在にいいようにやられて
Undoing is finally understanding his jealousy and his
そのクソの中で
envy towards the very people he thought were weak. Oh. Why am I sad?
屈辱だよ。このエンビがこんなガキに理解されるなんて屈辱の極みだよ。
And that's his undoing. He can't live with it. Oh, why is he so cute? Chooses to end it all himself. To not continue.
バイバイエドワード。
Oh, he called him by his name. Because in understanding envy, he made him realize his own futility. He couldn't pursue his mission any further. He went out on his own
自ら
terms.
命を絶つか。引き誉の目。
I think it was necessarily cowardice, but primarily because he feels humiliated. Just the fact he doesn't call him Runt or Pipsqueak in that moment, he actually calls him by his name. Why was I so sad?
我々はアームストロング少将銃殺の命を受け。少将。
It's not the time. Ah, I love Armstrong. Oh my god.
二人一組で必ず一匹を仕留めろセントラル兵士の勇猛さを私に見せてみろ
なんだっけ
I forgot. Armstrong's not gonna allow you to intervene. Oh!
片腕が使えるのもよほり
Oh, Armstrong!
あれじゃなぶり殺しだ誰か稼ぎに行かないと
Oh!
我が弟はあれ好きでくたばるような鍛え方をした。
She has full and complete faith in him. But still. No, it's not. Look at that gleam. Oh, I was so worried.
母ちゃん入った
Look how proud she is of him. Oh, Armstrong. Not to be messed with.
芸術的筋肉と芸術的錬金術師のコラボレーションエクセレント&エレガント
Oh.
くそ奴らここで戦車組み立ててやがったのか
I hope we see Azumi. It's been a while. Also, I wonder where Raph is, because again, it's been a while.
司令部正門砲撃隊に連絡
Oh!
そんなに事だ
Oh!
市街地に向けて発砲するだとあとは市街地からここまでの地下道を一人で掘ってくれた人がいたんだよそんな真似できる奴がいるかいるんだなこ
Azumi?
れが誰だ
誰だと聞かれりゃ主婦だと名乗るそうばかりはあえてこちらを名乗らせてもらおうか錬金術師だ
Oh, I love her. I'm just a housewife. But today I'm an alchemist. Oh my god. Face to face? How many years has it been?
一人かあの兄弟を連れてくるかと思っていたぞ
追い倒したガキを叱るのに何人もいらないだろうフラスコの中の小人ホムンクルスよ
私に身の一部を与えてくれた奴隷23号よ今度は私の体の一部となるがよい
He wants a body, doesn't he? He wants a body. He wants to be human. And that's what he's doing all this for. It's the envy of humanity having what he can never have. And that's why envy, which is an all-consuming force when it's outed that they're jealous of somebody that they viewed inferior and weaker than themselves, consumed themselves, ended themselves because it's humiliation. But also, I think as well, it's the recognition that they can't continue on with this because they've had it highlighted to them what their true motivations are, their true intentions, and how can they continue to push forward. I love that we saw him accept that he is actually jealous and the fact that he calls him Edward instead of Pipsqueak or Runt shows that there is respect and admiration there for him, that Ed was able to understand him in a way that no one else has been able to, that this boy was able to get to the heart of it. I love that Scar was able to get through to Roy by saying, I'm not going to tell you to not go down this path because I would be a hypocrite. But what I am going to tell you is that it's going to be interesting to see what type of world you would create if you stepped into this position, because he would be doing everything from a place of anger and hatred rather than from this desire to protect the people and protect those that are weaker than him. That was his goal, that was his motivation, but that's forgotten in his need for revenge. And I understand why he wants to revenge Hughes. It's his best friend, it's somebody that he loves and admires and didn't deserve to die, but Hughes died for what he believed in. He died to try and help those that needed him most. And Hughes wouldn't want Roy to go down this path, and I think Roy deep down knows that. And the fact that Risa is essentially saying, if I have to shoot you and kill you, then I will also do the same to myself because I don't want to continue on. And he can't live in a world without her, just as she can't live in a world without him. They have to be endgame at this point. That is as close to a confession of love if I've ever seen one. But oh, that was super emotional. I got upset for Envy. I'm not quite sure why. I think it was just the realization that everything has been out of envy for not having their own body, but also not being able to understand and experience the same emotions and connection that humans have with one another. That, yes, they may fight and they may destroy, but they rebuild, they gain strength and courage from those around them. They find connection, and this tenacity to overcome and move forward is something that the homunculus can never relate to because they don't know what it means to struggle. They don't know what it means to build genuine connection and relationships. So they can only see it from the outside and they envy it. They want what humanity has. But because they can't have it, they seek to destroy it. They seek to weaponize it and use it against humanity. And are time and time again shocked when humanity proves them wrong. Like Envy saying, why are you not turning against each other? This is the perfect opportunity. Look at everything that you've all done to each other. Like, come on. And he's like, there's no possible way that you could put aside all of that and find connection. There's no way. But they did. Because they recognize that what they're aiming to do is for the greater good. They can put aside their hatred, their anger, their need for revenge, because in working together, they're creating a better world for those that have yet to be born. And that's the true purpose, is ensuring that nobody has to go through and suffer what they've gone through. That those who are yet to be born will grow up in a world not knowing what war and violence is, that they won't be subjected to a militaristic state. I still think if anyone could potentially end up switching sides, it could be Bradley. And I have said this a few times in previous episodes. It's just this reference to him choosing his wife. Salim was forced on him. He didn't have a choice, but he chose his wife. He didn't have to choose her. He didn't have to be with her, but he did. So there is a genuine connection and love for her. And that could be his turning point in realizing that to build a better world and to ensure his wife's survival, he has to work against the father. He has to work with those that he's been attempting to destroy in the end. But we shall see. What a phenomenal episode. But so yeah, I think the father's true body is what Hohenheim's aiming for. It's the dwarf in the flask. That this is just a guise that he puts on, but it's not actually his real body. It's just part of the body. And then obviously he's cast out other aspects of himself into the world. But I am so excited to see how this goes. And I am nervous for Hohenheim because I think Hohenheim's going to sacrifice himself. I've said this time and time again. I think Hohenheim is going to sacrifice himself for the greater good, but it's going to absolutely devastate me. It really is. But I think that's all I want to say for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this react, please consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment below to help boost this video into the algorithm. Until next episode, bye!